Recording.
Good morning, everybody. John out riding the Pan-American today, and I'm going to go over today and help a friend put in a boat and two wave runners and take them over to the owner's house. So I thought I'd ride the old Pan-American. Enjoy the nice cool morning. It's 67 degrees, actually 61 degrees, sorry. Memorial Day weekend coming up, and a lot of these folks are wanting their boats back out and on the water and at their homes, and so it's kind of one of those things we do. Kind of impressed with the weather we're going to have this week for the rest of the month. We're not going to see anything over 73 degrees until June. That's really nice. I don't have to fire up that air conditioner. I like that. And I think even going into June, the first week is going to be in the 70s. A lot of you probably have your air on by then, but we usually wait until it's, in the upper 80s or upper 80s. Unless it's extremely humid that day, there's no need for it. Got the old Garmin Zumo on. I even got my new Harley tank bag. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of my new addition. I'm getting really excited to see as much as everybody hates to say it, see the end of the year get here, because that's when what I call the enjoyment for me and what I like to do is going to get closer. We got Bike Week in September. We got Adventure Palooza in September. Not that I want to bring on winter, but that's about the time of the year it happens for us. I was nosing through the Harley-Davidson app this morning and last night, and I noticed that they've got several rides here in Missouri, but a couple of them I've done, I never even knew they was on that app. I would really like to see somebody here in Missouri say, hey, let's have a Pan America ride day or something, That'd be kind of interesting. But you would definitely want it to be where you're not just forced to blacktop roads like what I have down here. So we're on Highway W right now. We're going to head over to Rocky Mount, Missouri. That's where the shop's located. And I think I may take you down by Coffmen Beach. Let you see the water down that direction before I head to the shop, which that's only just down the road from the shop itself. So. Oh boy, in the Cadillac ain't driving too straight. And crossing over the line. Fidgeting with something in there, I guarantee it. Looks like I'm showing 14.2 volts, engine temps 181, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I got 35 pounds of pressure in the front. It looks like 40 in the rear. And I've still got a full tank of fuel. And we are now at 11,713 miles on this Pan-American. Here in the next couple months, I'll go purchase my new tires. Alright, we are now in Rocky Mount. Oh, it's a turtle. Right in the shadow. This is Highway Y. And we are, like I said, headed down towards Coffmen Beach. I think that's where I'm going to take you folks first. The shop is located about a mile from Coffmen Beach. I guess he is going to stay there and wait, ain't he? I thought for sure he was going to pull out. post office, gas station, grocery store, bait shop, right there. Alright, this is the Coffmen Beach access. We'll go ahead and go down there. The shop is just, like I said, about a half mile up that road, or less. A lot of the boaters use this beach, or I should say, it's not really a beach, this boat ramp. They call it Coffmen Beach. There's a place that you can actually fish from the dock, put your boat in. There's plenty of boat parking. Although I have seen times where people were parking their boats on the road. There was so many of them using this area. As you can see on the map here, that's kind of where we're headed, right here. So I've literally seen boats up here at the top of this here hill, which goes down into the parking lot. And this is a pretty good size hill. This is the parking lot for it. So evidently we've got somebody that's doing dock work, because that's usually the trailers that they use for dock work. We got four boats, 4 truck and trailers. So this is where you can actually go and fish off the dock. And it looks like to me they need to be for pulling that ramp up a little bit. But this is Coffmen Beach. Like I said, there's really no area where you can swim that's safe. But you can definitely put your boat in and enjoy the lake at the same time. So we're going to put one of the boats in here, and I'm going to take it around this point over to the next cove over and put that boat on their dock. Now, the Sea-Doos will be a different story. They've got a little tiny boat ramp about 5 houses over from them that they use for loading and unloading of wave runners. So we're going to take and we're going to utilize that ramp to take those over, because there's 2 of them, and what I normally do is I tie a rope between the 2 and I tow one while I'm driving one, and I'll drive the one up on their floating lift, and then we'll drag the other one up on the lift itself. And I'll be going down this road here to that ramp. So with that, we'll head back over to the shop and kind of get my day started. I've got to put new batteries in those 3 units before we take them out. A lot of folks will change their batteries out twice a year. Why some of them do that, I don't know. Maybe it's just an insurance policy in their own mind that says, hey, I have a good battery, you know. They rule out that if they ever had an issue. Anyway, I just thought I'd take you folks along for the ride this morning over here. And some people enjoy just to sit back and watch a nice little drive. I know I've watched many videos myself where people just get on there and just ride. Uh, I know that this fall I will definitely have some off-road action for you folks to view, but it's just not going to be until then. I love to watch Pan-Americans off-road and see how they do. I'm back on W, or on Y, sorry, Y Highway. Like I said, it's not that far from the beach. All right, here we are, Sportsman's Lodge. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day. Got the boat there, and the two-way runners over here. It's not going to be that boat that I'm taking out. It's the one beside it. Thanks, guys. If you like the content, leave me a like. If you've not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, just hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Thank you and have a great day.
Goodbye.